Cambridge? I've got some spare placards. Who would want them? Great. Thank you. I was reading a tweet the other day, as no doubt you've done as well, in the light of this appalling travel ban. Can you hear me now? I was reading a tweet the other day, as you've done as well, I guess. And it was a tweet about home. It was about somebody who'd come home at Washington and he'd heard about the ban, and it was an absolute shock. And he saw all the protesters when he came to the airport, and he felt home. I'm an EU national and I feel home. Thank you. So I'm Liesbeth. I've been an activist with Amnesty International for about 18 years. And like you, in the past 7 days, it has been a roller coaster of disbelief and horror. The government of the USA has imposed a travel ban on refugees and nationals of 7 predominantly Muslim countries, including Syria, Sudan and Somalia, from entering. It's appalling. Donald Trump's administration is willfully demonizing as security concerns ordinary children, women and men, including those fleeing from torturers and mass murderers. It's LGBT History Month, and because of this travel ban, a group of LGBT refugees in Turkey have now seen their future collapse. Many of them had hoped to find a safe future in the USA. So we're here to protest about these injustices. And let's also be clear, we're here also, and maybe especially, to make our voices heard to our representatives. Our government and our elected MPs should stand up for human rights. In addition to this indefensible travel ban, we have many more concerns about the Trump administration, and no doubt you'll share them with me. Just 2 days after millions took to the streets to demonstrate for equality and against discrimination, President Donald Trump decided to put the rights of women at risk by reinstating the so-called global gag rule. 40,000 women a year die as a result of unsafe and backstreet abortions. And that number is only going to rise now. We say no to discrimination, and we want women's rights to be respected. We are also extremely worried about Trump had to say on torture. I'm not going to quote him, you know what he said. And moreover, the most important thing is torture is immoral, it's illegal, and it doesn't work. I'll repeat it because some people don't hear it. It's immoral, illegal, and it doesn't work. And as Cambridge citizens, we know personally how awful torture is. More than a year ago, Giulio Regeni, a PhD student at the university here, disappeared in Egypt. This Friday, it's a year ago since his body was found, bearing signs of terrible torture. So we'll be back here Friday with a vigil. We still do not know what has happened to our fellow resident, colleague and friend, Giulio. We only know that he was terribly tortured. Nobody's been held to account. Nobody has stood trial in a fair trial. So when Donald Trump said that he appreciated the difficulties faced by Egypt in its war on terror and had affirmed his administration's commitment to supporting the country, then that is worrying. It's very worrying. Sisi's policies for dealing with alleged terrorists are disappearances, torture, and extrajudicial executions. And as Amnesty, we are campaigning hard against these abuses of human rights. And many of you, like me, have spent the last days, weeks, months in a state of anger and disbelief, seeing our values that we hold so dear trampled on. I wish I could be confident that this would be our last protest, but that was sadly not the case, I think. I'd be very happy if this was our last protest, but I do think we're in for the long haul. So therefore, I want to ask you to take care of yourself and to come back. I also would like to establish a bit of a good feeling sign. You know this one person, he does a lot of thumbs up. I think we can do much better. So I want you to make a heart with one hand. Many of you are holding so. To make a heart with one hand. Look around you, find another person, make a full heart. And then shout like you're saying cheers. Say, human rights for all! 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 Human rights for all!